Alrighty, hey what's up guys, it's Zach, and today I'm going to be doing another tutorial video for you guys. So I've actually been asked this question a couple times when it comes to owning a plushie. And that question is, how do I get rid of the little hang string and the tush tag of my plush? So for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a step-by-step tutorial of how to do it. It's nothing complicated, it's just actually really simple from what I see. But before we get started, I do have to advise little kids or any teenagers of sorts, please be careful when using sharp objects, or if anything, ask your parent to do so because this does involve a sharp knife. For today's demonstration, we're going to be using our most recent unboxing plush, which was Rouge the Bat. As you guys can see, she still has her tush tag, she still has a little hang string, and I know there's some people who just genuinely don't mind having these things, but me personally, as a person who does plush videos and whatnot, they kind of get in the way, and I don't really like it when it's on screen and whatever. So me personally, I don't know if anybody else does it, but I do go out of my way to remove the tush tags, and I remove the little string on the top. Now, typically what people usually do is that they grab a pair of scissors, they just, cut off whatever they can. But I noticed using that technique often leads to them having like little bits of whatever is left behind, like a little remnants of something was there versus like just cleanly cutting it off. Me, when I approach these things, I like to have a lot of precision, and I like to remove anything to make sure that it's not visible and that it doesn't show up. So in today's video, I will show you guys how to do that. Setting Rouge down to the side, dang that was hard. I am going to be using a X-Acto knife. This brand is okay, you can use whatever other brand. If you have an X-Acto knife of like any sort, it's alright. Me personally, I've just been using these ones because, well, they work and they're cheap. One more time before you guys continue, I'm going to advise you, do not use sharp objects if you're a little kid. Please, like, get your parent to do something, or if you want, the safest method is literally the scissor method, because I'm sure everyone knows how to handle a scissor. This is only used because I like to be very specific of where I'm cutting, and that's the only reason why I use these. Anyways, here's our little mini unboxing. Bruh. Oh god, don't you just hate when that happens? Alrighty, getting our little blade out. Here it is. Now, just to show why I'm warning you guys to be careful when using these, yeah, that is not pretty. You do not want to get cut by this, so carefully inserting that back in. Now, what I like to do when going over this technique, I will start off with the hang string first because that's the easiest, and then lastly I would go for the tush tag because this is very intricately like sewn into the body. What some people do not know is that you can't just simply like tug it off or rip it off, because these things are actually sewn in, like I said earlier. Like even this, I've gone through a couple of GE plushes to notice that when you cut these off, it's actually like a knot that's inside of the head, and it's sewn through the head, and it's just it's a pain in the butt. But right now I'm going to show you guys an attempt at it. Now I'm going to do my best when looking at this, cause like I'm looking through the camera. What you want to do is that you definitely want to like pull it upwards, so that way you're getting the whole string, and you just want to like poke at it because this easily tears through a lot of things. Like I'm using it backwards, and this could simply just like slit through just like that. So carefully. You just want to like go back and forth, ease your way through. Do not rush it. It's a very patient process, just like that. Pretty clean cut. As you can see, this is actually a really good slit right here. This isn't too much of a bad sighting. If anything, you could just poke it through and it could like remain hidden and flesh within the plushie, and I'll show you guys that after. And there you go, just like that. Now, as you guys can see, it looks a little open. That's one risk of doing this, is because you could easily like open the top of the head of your plushie. The safest way to actually hide these is just to simply push it down. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. Just gotta push it in there, just massage it a little bit. And there you go. The only reason you can see it still is because, well, Rouge is a white plush, and you can still see like the little hints of orange or yellow and gold in there. But yeah, now you have a seamless top. Now on to the somewhat harder part, is the tush tag. These are intricately sewn in, as you guys can see. I'm going to point with the little knife. You can see where each little string is being punctured through the little tag. And what I like to do is that within the tags, you actually want to puncture where the seam line is. Okay, so I decided the easiest way to do this is to start from right to left with rouge. You can see I've already made a slit right here. You don't have to stab anything, just simply just rub the blade against the little touch tag. So right here, you see the little string right here. Do not go on the string, go on top of it. Just go over it a little bit. And you can already see you're just cutting right through. So that way you're not like going through the string where it's like sewing the waist to the chest. Just simply go over this because you don't want this to like leave an open pocket space of the plushie. Basically what you want to do is continue on. I'll do like a little time lapse. Alright, so unfortunately I didn't get to get it on camera, but as you guys can see, I simply was able to just like calmly pull it out. And it's actually still intact. You don't see any damage done to the plushie. I safely removed it. Now you can see some remnants on it, but that's because, well, the tag is made out of fabric, so you can see it like just plucking out of the plushie. But yeah, here you go. This is how you simply just remove those little tags and the little hang strings. And there you go. You have yourself a modified plushie. Anyways, it's been Zach with this really quick video, and peace out. Say bye, Rouge.